picking back up. Pre-trial prep, class trial interrupted. So we're picking up halfway through the 4th trial. There will be spoilers. So you have a way to convince you to play V3. It has the singular best trial and trial minigame type in the franchise.
Oh, we're not playing V3.
You don't have to convince me. You have to convince Marsh. Marsh is the one you have to convince. All right. So last time we discovered...
Hello.
Oh, God.
I hope your day is well.
Oh, wait. Oh, my God!
No, V3, you're missing out. It's so funny, because everyone who's like, oh, whenever I mention V3, I get one of two responses. You're missing out, or, oh, thank God, you get to escape the nightmare. Welcome on, Night Wolf. I'm glad I was sleeping.
It's like ripping the Band-Aid off. It's not like ripping the Band-Aid off. These are like 15-hour games. It's like long, excruciating torture.
These are like 40-hour games at minimum.
I was gonna say, this is a year worth of streams. I'm not staying in V3 for a year.
V3 is the shortest, to be honest. Okay, interesting. But no, I had a thought and that was gone. Doesn't matter. Monomi's here.
I'm trying to force myself to be more energetic, or else my mental state won't be able to keep up.
Oh, I remember now. The first half of the trial was dedicated exclusively to what the fuck is going on with the funhouse. We now know what the fuck is going on with the funhouse.
I was thinking about that at work the other day. I'm like, we didn't touch anything on the killing. Just what the fuck is going on with this house? I mean, it felt almost like filler.
Well, because I think the house is central. Because I genuinely think the house, like the funhouse, was used as the killing method. That like you know, what's his face? Mekamaru was like basically not hung, but like he was basically gravity dropped, like from the second, like from 4 stories up and crashed into the pillar on the way down. Money with the cold hard facts. Also, yeah, this is just me for the last decade. I hate to agree with you, Monami, but you are actually me for the last like 10 years. Because Female Perditis has an actual personality and is a great character and not just filler. Wait, the protagonist of V3 is a lady? Huh.
It is a girl. Yeah.
I did not realize that.
My heart's thumping like crazy. I might as well have a laid-back, so what attitude and go ahead with high energy. Yeehaw! But be careful that your batteries don't run out for various reasons. And just like I say each time, don't forget to save frequently.
This is the most, I think that like I'm thinking, like I'm reminded of the fact that this is released on a handheld console. Like,
oh yeah, make sure batteries don't die.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, this is a handheld console moment. This is the Nintendo, the fucking bird statues and A Link Between Worlds being like, remember to take your breaks every single time you complete a dungeon.
Well, that was just Nintendo throughout the entire Wii era too.
Yeah, that's
remember, they would just stop the game and be like, go take a break. Go outside, touch grass.
Go out. Nintendo really told us to go touch grass for 5 years. This is my favorite trial in all of Danganronpa. Also, welcome on Camco. Good to have you, Sweet Bean. So far, it's been pretty good.
I never expected the funhouse itself to be the ultimate weapon. Oh well, let's just press on ahead.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm so flabbergasted. Chiaki flabbergasts me. It's like of all of the characters, I feel like Chiaki is the one that like I understand the least, because she'll just do shit like this.
Is it really all right to accept a situation so easily? I mean, that's not what's important. The thing that's really important is the killer who used the building structure. Like, who's Mekumaru's murderer?
But is it really okay to believe the building is the weapon? Nagito said it, you know.
Okay, but that is actually, Kazuichi, you make a good point.
That's fair.
Because like this is a valid argument. At this point, you cannot believe a single thing Nagito said unless it's proven like with a secondary means.
It's reasonable to be like, can we trust this?
I don't want to die either.
I fucking don't believe you.
That's not true.
You're active, motherfucker.
You put a gun to your head without second thought.
You played Russian roulette on the hardest difficulty mode. Welcome on NPC. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean.
That's a lie.
Yeah, just with the no, that's wrong. middle of the cutscene.
What happened to the bastard who kept saying how much they didn't mind dying?
Thank you, Fuyuhiko. I love Fuyuhiko so much. God, I love this, and so much of this cast is great. I love Fuyuhiko. He's so good.
He's right. There was a time when I thought I could become a stepping stone for your hopes, but I will sincerely retract that remark.
What did you find? What? Okay. Yeah, so he's been doing weird shit this entire fucking case.
Retract?
I'm disappointed too, you know? If this was a murder for the sake of hope, I'd happily sacrifice myself.
I wonder. Welcome on Astro. Glad to be, Sweet Bean.
You say such falsehoods, per usual. There is no such thing as murder for the sake of hope. Murder is simply murder. Forcibly sacrificing others for one's own desires. Even one as diabolical as I would avoid such actions.
I see.
I see. Then why'd you do it, Gundam?
It's fucking. Hey, that is really funny because Gundam 100% like it. Gundam, it's like Kazuichi like is like my backup, but I feel like it's gotta be Gundam. But
It's
also,
gotta be Gundam.
70% sounds too low. It's like the audio of the gamer. Wait, I just realized something.
No. Zeph's thing.
In response to 70% chance Nagito didn't shower since he arrived on the island.
Oh God.
Yeah, I feel like Nagito definitely has that stank. Derogatory.
It's fine. Let's just leave him alone and find out who killed Coach Nekomaru as fast as we can. Just so you know, it's not like I'm getting hungry or anything, you know.
They included a little like a little breath at the end. I fucking hate that. There's like a little like shaky breath of her being like, I want food. S plus to the sound engineer that did that. That is questionable art. She's fine. Oh, so welcome to Casa. Glad to be, Sweet Bean.
Akane, you were drooling waterfalls?
Nagito, as usual, I can't tell what he's thinking. I have no idea if he's serious or not.
Anyway, if the killer used the building structure, why don't we think about how they used it?
How they killed Nekomaru.
It might be better if we clarify the cause of death first, don't you think?
Nekomaru's cause of death, huh? He was horribly damaged as if he was beaten senseless with a blunt object. But if he was beaten with a blunt object, it wouldn't be a kill that utilized the building structure. So what was Nekomaru's cause of death that also utilized the building structure? Falling.
I see. That's it. I think he might have died from falling.
Died from falling?
If the funhouse's secret is that it's a structure where both towers and houses are vertically connected, then the killer made use
Can you
of its
imagine if
height
this was an
to cause
accident?
Nekomaru to die from falling.
It would be so fucking funny. Like, it's like, how would this even potentially be? Like, he's just like, oh, let me go ahead and I'm gonna.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. But it's Danganronpa, so it'd be really fucking funny if it was actually Gundam did it on accident. Because he's like talking a big game about not killing somebody, and then it turns out, oh fuck.
They're like the crime scene is just like, oh, Nekomaru is like, I'm gonna pull out this door with my leg using this iron loop. I don't know why I'm using my leg.
What if?
Oh no!
What if Nekomaru was trying to pry open those doors and like use the chain to wrap around himself and pull it open?
Maybe. I mean, that like, I feel like that's like one of the use for the chain, but it also doesn't like explain how he would have been thrown into sleep mode spontaneously.
Can you imagine if Gundam's hamsters did it themselves? They're just bloodthirsty.
Gundam was completely uninvolved. The hamsters were like, "No, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this our way." At that point, does Monokuma leave Gundam and execute the hamsters?
Oh my god!
I feel like Gundam would pull a Fuyuhiko and absolutely throw himself into the fucking the hamster shredder. Somehow I got the idea that MSG is a lipid stuck in my head, like I was imagining it melting in the microwave. No, it's technically a salt, I believe.
It's a salt, yeah.
I wonder how Gundam's hamsters would be executed, though. They're hamsters. Hamsters as a species do not go out peacefully. Like, as a
honestly, what is it? Monokuma putting the hamsters in a rocket and exploding them with like a sunflower missile or something would be the most normal way a hamster has ever died.
I remember reading a story on Reddit where someone was like I was sad because my hamster wouldn't come out of its cage, and my mom remarked that the hamster was probably just cold because it was winter, so I put the hamster in the microwave.
What?
Unironically, someone put their hamster in the microwave.
No!
And that's gotta be so deeply traumatic, but also I can't. I have to imagine they were like 5 or 6, like just old enough to reach the microwave, but not old enough to understand how a microwave works. Oh my fucking god.
Are you saying they pushed him off? Where'd they push him off from?
That I don't know yet.
My friend killed one by sitting on it. Do you understand how many furries want to go out like that? I know so many people who want to go out by being sat on to death. I'll smoke one thick boy.
Oh my god.
Don't just make things up when you don't know the method. Where in that building would you even be able to push someone off in the first place?
Mine died from a heart attack from thunder. Hamsters, man. Hamsters are I love them, but also they are probably God's most cursed animal. I hear a hamster in the microwave. This is not what I expected to hear at work.
It might be possible in the tower. You could push him off the 4th floor when the elevator is on the 1st floor.
Did you forget how the elevator functions? When it's on the 1st floor, the door on the 4th floor won't open.
Horses are more cursed. Horses are fucked up even on the fundamentals. Thank God horses don't exist.
Saying he died from falling is truly incorrect. You should burn in the flames.
You're being a little suspicious right now, Gundam.
I mean, okay, like it I know that we've made a bit about the impossible. Come on, Gundam. Come on.
But my gut is going crazy right now.
Google telling me it's an essential amino acid salt. It has a carbon structure, but it's still a solid. It's just sodium stable to the Organic Chemistry 101 textbook. If Nekomaru died from falling, where did the killer shove Nekomaru from? If I'm gonna reach the truth behind this incident, I need to solve that mystery next. Broken doorknob? I mean,
When the elevator is on the 1st floor...
Oh!
You can't go through the door on the 4th floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
yeah, that's correct.
And how about this? After locking Mekamaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor and made use of the drop.
Hold on, did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving
The
object
good night
inside,
button.
the other door won't open. Which means the elevator wouldn't have moved either.
Okay. Yeah, it's probably the good night button, specifically on the one where he says that it couldn't move unless there was no moving object.
Good use of character by making Kazuichi be the one that remembers that.
When the elevator is on the 1st floor... You can't go through the door.
Let's welcome
on
on
the
Furry
fourth
Cures and
floor.
Josh Bear. Good idea, sweet beans.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about this? After locking Mekamaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor and made use of the drop.
Hold on, did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object.
Yep.
No, that's
perfect. Let's welcome with Thomas. Glad to have you, sweet bean. I'm sweet. I mean, yeah.
Sensor should only work if something is moving. If Nekomaru wasn't moving inside, the elevator sensor wouldn't have detected anything.
Could it be his sleep mode?
When Nekomaru's goodnight button is pressed, all of his functions shut down, and he enters sleep mode. If he's in sleep mode, the elevator sensor wouldn't have noticed him, right?
I see. So that's how...
Again, and I'm like, if this isn't a, like, okay, if this is suicide, it's still weird, but at least it, like, makes sense. If this is an accident, how did the button get pressed?
However, even if they moved the elevator in that manner, Nekomaru would have just moved along with it. There would have been no drop for him to fall and die from, yes?
That's what I was about to explain before Kazuichi interrupted me. Silence, pest!
Sonia's had enough of Kazuichi. If the final ending isn't Sonia killing Kazuichi, I'm gonna be disappointed. Because we're gonna lose Gundam here, and then Sonia's got to deal with Kazuichi 1-to-1, and then she's just gonna be like, you know what, fuck it, I don't care anymore. Die.
Me a pest?
A way to create the drop inside the elevator while Nekomaru is still in it. Chiaki seems to have an idea, but what way could that be? Okay, we're looking for like the string wire
or something.
Yeah, or hold up, wire chain. The chain was around the door. I think it's the wire is the one that's around his leg or around his leg. Chain around the door.
Wires near the top.
Because it was one of the first things we, there it is. Left, like, we're tied with a metal wire. Okay, so it is gonna be wire.
You can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
Can you all agree the Hangman's Gambit is the worst of the trial minigames?
The
I
hammer is
like it.
suspicious.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
The wire, yeah.
Yeah, the wire and
agree with that.
consent! I will never get over consent being...
Didn't the doorknob have scrape marks on it?
Fuyuhiko's a criminal, but he's a gentleman.
Exactly.
He would consent.
That might have been where it got scraped by the wire.
Is that the same wire that was tied around Nekomaru?
The tip of that wire was tied into a loop. If the elevator moved while that loop part hung from the doorknob...
If they did something like that, he would have been suspended in midair. That's right. He was suspended in midair. Huh?
Why are you shocked?
Oh my god.
I complained about it last time, but like apparently it is just like a thing in like it's more of a cultural thing in Japan to repeat the last thing someone else said. But in this case it's especially funny because she's shocked by Chiaki repeating the thing that she just said back to her.
The killer tied up Mekamaru with the wire while he was in sleep mode. Tied the tip of the wire into a knot and hung it on the doorknob to the 4th floor. With that, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor of Grape Tower. And suspended Mekamaru in midair.
Why does... Okay, the snot bubble is like whatever, but I don't know why it upsets me as much as it does.
That's
I
right.
think he just wanted to make sure you knew he was asleep.
Well hung.
Oh my god!
Marms.
Monokuma, shut the fuck up!
Marms, come get your bear.
You better not finish that sentence.
The killer took advantage of the elevator's unique feature. Only the floor moves. By doing that, they created a drop so Nekomaru could fall to his death.
Too easy.
What? Kazuichi?
So what if they created a drop? There's no way you can make him fall and die
What?
with just that.
Oh, is he gonna say his metal plating is too strong?
Why? If Nekomaru is suspended in midair like that, then how do you get him to fall?
Oh,
The
that's
doorknob
actually
broke.
That's a good point. I guess to be fair, whoever. Wait,
But
it
the
has to
doorknob
be
was already
Gundam.
broken.
But it has to be Gundam because Gundam was the only person who was there when we almost broke the door, right? Because it was Gundam and Sonya. Gundam
Wait,
and
what do you
Sonya
mean?
walked in on us when we were trying to open the door.
Oh.
I might be misremembering, but I swear to God it was Gundam.
Because if he's suspended in midair, he won't die if he doesn't actually fall.
Wire, tipped over pillar, new looking hammer, pillar fragments, clock's alarm, broken doorknob.
Yeah, he's just confused because he forgot the
Even
doorknob.
if they suspended Nekomaru,
was not
how would they
broken.
make him fall?
I mean,
There's
was
no
broken.
one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that.
It's just
Doesn't mean someone
Kazuichi
had
being
to push him
stupid.
off. It's possible that he fell on his own.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep
Oh.
mode, right?
For fuck's sakes.
Crap.
I accidentally stabbed the wrong thing.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own?
I guess to be fair, on his own implies that, like, of his own volition.
What? Nekomaru should have still... If he was sleeping, there's no way he could do that to himself. Now's the time, but in that case, you still won't be able to explain the drop. Moving the elevator with Nekomaru inside is just impossible. End of story.
What? That's why they figured out how to killer drop Nekomaru.
What?
Okay. We're tied with a metal wire. The tip of that wire was also tied into a loop. Oil on the floor. Tipped over pillar, new looking camera, the chain. Pillar fragments. We're going to Ruffles. Good idea, Sweet Bean. Broken doorknob. A doorknob found under the tipped over pillar. The screws at the base were pulled out, and there are some scratches marked on the knob itself. One of the doorknobs from the far back door of the Strawberry House was missing, so this doorknob was originally attached to that door.
Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode. If he was sleeping, there's no way he could do that to himself. Now's the time if you... But in that case, you still won't be able to explain the drop. Moving the elevator with Nekomaru inside is just impossible. End of story.
Figured out how the killer dropped Nekomaru. Based on evidence, I should be able to break through Kazuichi's remarks too.
Nekomaru fell on his own? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right? If he was sleeping, there's no way he could do that to himself.
Is it not? Broken doorknob?
Damn it!
Is it the hammer?
Even if they suspended Nekomaru, how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him. There's no way they could do that.
I mean, like...
It doesn't mean someone had to push...
Hold up. Because the hammers, like, they could have thrown the hammer. New looking hammer. It was completely clean, almost as if brand new. Chain. I'm gonna guess the hammer, but if it's not the hammer, then I'll consider the chain.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own? Nekomaru, if he was sleeping, there's no way he could do that. Now's the time if you want, but in that case, you still won't be able to moving the elevator with Nekomaru inside is just impossible. End of story.
Okay, I think we need to disagree with he fell on his...
What? Nekomaru fell on his own?
Yeah, that one.
Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right?
Okay, I keep
If he
skipping
was
over
sleeping,
this.
There's no way he could do that to himself. Now's the time if you want to take back that sleep mode, but in that case, you still won't be able to explain the moving the elevator with
Okay.
Nekomaru is just impossible. End of story. What? Nekomaru fell on his own?
Okay, it's not the hammer.
Crap! What? Nekomaru fell on his own? Nekomaru
The
should have still been in
clock.
sleep mode, right? If he was sleeping, there's no way he could do that. Now's the time, but in that case, you still won't be able to
The clock
explain
would have
the
started
moving
ringing.
elevator with Nekomaru. It's just impossible. End of story. What? Nekomaru fell on his own?
I guess it would have been, should have been in sleep mode. God fucking damn it.
What? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right?
What?
Crap! What? Nekomaru fell on his own?
Is it not broken
Nekomaru
doorknob?
should have still been in sleep mode, right? If he was sleeping, there's no way he could do that. Now's the
I
time.
tried
if you
the
wanna
broken
take back
doorknob
that
against
sleep
everything
mode in that
already.
case.
That's so dumb. I hate
Explain
this.
moving the elevator with Nekomaru inside.
Why is it Kazuichi that's giving us trouble?
Okay. Body was covered in grape tower. We don't have any way to grab any of the, like, oh, you know what? You know what they're gonna fucking do? They're gonna be like, oh, but it couldn't have been that because the clocks were, the time on the clocks was different. Okay, broken
Do we ask for
doorknob.
help?
What?
Broken doorknob,
Nekomaru
wire
fell on his
tipped over
own?
pillar, new looking camera, pillar fragments,
Nekomaru
alarm
should have still been
timer.
in sleep mode, right?
Nekomaru used this alarm. The clock's alarms are stopped at 7:30, and this alarm was set to 7:30 as well. The clock in Nekomaru's chest receives radio waves at fixed intervals and automatically adjusts itself if its time is off. Basically, it's an amazingly precise clock that can't be tampered with, not even to set the time. Chain, new looking hammer, tipped over pillar. So heavy that, okay, so we can cut. They should have still been in sleep mode. What's the alarm timer? Is this gonna be one of those things where like it specifically needed to be alarm timer? Because it's just saying that used, like, it's I guess it specifies that he used it to recover from sleep mode.
If he was
No?
sleeping, there's no way he could do that to himself.
Apparently not.
Now's the time, but in that case, you still won't be
Maybe
able
it's
to
because it was
explain
because it
the
didn't give us the
elevator with
failure.
Nekomaru. It's just
So
impossible.
let me give that another
Story.
try.
What? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right?
What the fuck?
Crap! What? Nekomaru fell on it.
Okay, I'm gonna. I should have saved before
Nekomaru should have
this.
still been in sleep mode, right?
Radio clock, broken
If he was
doorknob,
sleeping, there's no
wire,
way he could do that to himself.
or tipped over pillar.
Now's the time if you want to take back that sleep mode, but in that case, you still won't be able to explain that moving the elevator with Nekomaru inside is just impossible. End of story.
So we can either say that Nekomaru did it himself, or that he wasn't in sleep mode. I think it's he wasn't in sleep mode. But how do we prove that? You tried radio clock? What about clock timer? We just tried that. Because I just tried the clock's alarm timer on.
I'm lost.
Do you still have radio clocks? Did I have the? God, if I had. Okay, here, let's try it one more time.
What? Nekomaru fell on
Clock's
his own?
alarm timer.
Nekomaru should have still. If he was sleeping,
God
there's no
fucking
way
damn
he
it.
could do that to himself. Now, but in that case, moving the elevator is just impossible. End of story.
I'm gonna fucking crash out.
Even if they suspended Nekomaru from a... How would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him. There's no way they could do that.
It doesn't mean someone had to push him. It's possible that he...
What? Nekomaru fell on his... Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right?
Oh, for fuck's sakes!
Those words.
Oh my gosh.
What do you think would happen if Nekomaru woke up while he was suspended upside down in midair?
What are you saying? Like, how would he even wake up?
He has an alarm inside his body. As long as it was armed, it would have deactivated his sleep mode.
I feel like that's one of those things where I should have accepted either answer, because they're both pointing to the exact same thing. I know why it doesn't, but it's also like, it's like, that's one of those things where you have to point towards the game's logic rather than like actually how anyone would reasonably make this argument.
Which means the killer set the alarm before they suspended Nekomaru.
If you woke up from an alarm and realized you were hanging upside down and had no clue why, if something like that happened to you, you would start panicking a lot, right?
Distinction without difference? Exactly.
Instinctively, your body would start moving. Nekomaru probably did exactly that.
And then, in order to make him fall from the force he was generating, the wire was hung on the tip of the doorknob so it would easily slip off. In actuality, the scrape marks caused by the wire were near the tip of the doorknob, right?
But Nekomaru didn't fall because the wire came off, right?
He fell because the entire doorknob came off.
When Nekomaru awoke, he must have struggled much more than expected, which caused the doorknob to break off.
Was that unexpected for the killer too?
Well, that's probably it. If they knew it'd leave behind evidence like that, they would have at least tried to do something to cover it up.
That is a good point. Like, without the door not breaking, this would actually be like extremely difficult to prove otherwise.
Yeah.
The killer didn't expect the doorknob to come off. The reason that even happened. Wait, so it can't be Gundam, because Gundam saw that the doorknob was like we were trying. No, wait, was it Soda?
No,
was it Soda who was like, stop trying to break the door?
I don't remember.
It was one of the two of them. I can't fucking remember. God fucking damn it. Oh God. In that case, I shall use my full power. With a fierce roar, Nekomaru put all of his power into grabbing the doorknob with both hands. But... Not yet. Here it comes. The incredible strength of 1 million horsepower. Wait, isn't it creaking? If you break off the doorknob, we'll be stuck in here. If that's really what it was, then that's the clue Nekomaru left for us to find.
I see. So that's how Nekomaru fell to his death.
Do you finally understand now?
Yeah. It appears it's just as Miss Sonia said. I'm just a pest. No, I'm not just a pest.
Whoa! At least you admit it.
Pig.
I mean, he knows. He knows. Great Mechamaru voice. Thanks. It hurts to do it for too long and for extended periods.
Marsh, be nice. Kazuichi hasn't earned it.
No, Kazuichi sucks. Kazuichi is just Teru, but without the pansexuality.
Maybe once her egg cracks and she transitions, I'll be nicer.
For anyone who's lost, we've assigned Kazuichi the role of trans lesbian who is in love with Sonia, and it does not yet realize that she is trans.
Isn't that right, Miss Sonia? If I'm a fucking pig,
God.
you can say so.
Oh my God!
You see, this is why we can't get. This is why he's not allowed to have nice. Kazuichi is not allowed to get respect until they transition. And Pride Month, no less. Pride is over.
Pride is over.
They killed Teru for being the exact same thing as this, but pansexual. Starky, pull up the image. Oh,
yeah, but because Teru's fat, it's not endearing.
That's fair. That's a fair point. I didn't consider the fact that Teru was... Was it you who sent it to me, Oceano? Yes, okay, you... All right, for anyone who's lost about what's happening, this is all you need to see. And there she is, the raging lesbian in charge. She keeps coming to the mansion in pursuit of my body. Such tenacity. It took me so long to notice the lesbian pride and trans pride pins.
Starky, it's Pride Month. Can you just post this on your Blue Sky without any context? No context, just post the picture.
I will literally do this right now. Hold up.
Can you just say Happy Pride?
Oh, hold on. That's don't ignore that. No one saw anything. Don't worry about it. You just read blog. I posted it. Hold on.
Happy Pride.
Actually, no, because this has the potential to backfire. I think I gotta post it from main rather than have it be a repost. Provided with zero context.
Oh my god. The raging lesbian in charge is killing me.
I love Kazuichi. I love this fiction we've created around Kazuichi has made him so much more enjoyable.
It's so much better than canon Kazuichi.
Because canon Kazuichi gives us lines like this.
No, I believe you gave your all.
Hey, why aren't you teasing me anymore?
Because I know you're into
He
it.
gets off on this.
Oh my god! The game knows! The game absolutely knows what Kazuichi is. We had a bi and a pan character in this game, and both of them fucking died, but Kazuichi gets to continue, huh? Rest in peace, Ibuki. Rest in peace, Teru. Welcome on again. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Welcome on, Freezing Wolf. Glad to have you, too.
So thanks to that alarm, Nekomaru ended up falling while he was still hanging upside down. That doesn't mean he just crashed straight into the floor. Of course, you know that too, right?
It doesn't mean Nekomaru crashed straight into the floor. The moment Nekomaru...
No, that motherfucker bounced.
He collided with
bounced off that pillar.
I like how they're like, yeah, that was some bullshit we put you through in the previous one. Here's some of your life
He ended
back.
up colliding with the pillar. Isn't that it?
Ace King Fuyuhiko, absolutely. We love Fuyuhiko's ace. I feel like every single Danganronpa character you can like they definitely have like there's somewhere in the alphabet mafia.
Monokuma really said, "Okay, Skittle Squad, kill each other."
Monokuma's the only straight character here, absolutely.
So that's how the pillar shattered, and why oil was spilled all over the place.
Alphabet Mafia with Fuyuhiko is so funny.
Monokuma is not straight. Take it back.
Oh, please, Marms. He's literally the colors of the straight flag.
There's this. I shouldn't be surprised by this. There's a straight pride
There's
flag.
a straight flag and it's black and white.
Oh no! Monokuma is straight, but also Monokuma is straight, but like Marms is just so so insistent.
Okay, but let's be real. Being straight hasn't stopped these men from doing gay stuff.
That's fair.
I've run into enough straight down low men that like
I've said this so many times before on stream. There is no being more capable of homosexual behavior than a confidently straight man. I hear a story all the time of like very confidently straight guys just sloppily making out in the fucking locker room, like to prove that they're straight. Unironic like D-Club shit. as a straight guy, smooch my homies proudly. Because for them, it doesn't mean anything. Straight guys will have gay sex and be like, Lamau, that was sweet, bro, and then move on like nothing happened. Because it doesn't mean anything for them.
Oh my god.
I respect it, but also, it did. Don't you Pepe smile at me, Kenny?
See, I told you the pillar was the weapon. My gut was totally right.
There's something wrong with my brain. I, for whatever reason, saw the R, like my gut was totally, and then I saw the next word started with the R, and my brain autofilled and rearranged.
Wait, what?
It's like my gut was totally rearranged. I feel like Marms, did you fucking psychically incept that into my brain? It's only gay if the toes interlock.
Well, the pillar was a bonus. It's not even clear if the killer intended that, or if it was just a coincidence.
At this point, it is quite difficult to find
My
a clue
hamsters
that will lead
moved
to the
that pillar
killer.
over 5 centimeters so he would bounce off it and do a sick flip.
Then what about the alarm? I'm positive the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m. And if we map it out from there...
Hold on, baby gangsta.
White chocolate, you can't be talking like that. I say that, but Akane's clearly brown.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
Stop calling me baby gangsta!
What'd you just say? Did you say the alarm was set for 7:30
I fucking knew it.
a.m.?
I knew they were gonna do this. Why would you say that?
You didn't check it yourself? Nekomaru's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nah, that's impossible. Because even though I slept in a little, I still got to the tower at 7 in the morning.
Now that you mention it, so did I. There was no way I could be late for Monokuma Tai Chi, so I left for Grape Tower before 7 a.m.
And if we found Nekomaru's body there, it would have been before the 7:30 a.m. alarm went off.
It appears yet another contradiction has been birthed. How were you able to discover Nekomaru died at 7:30 a.m. when you went to the tower at 7?
That's what I want to know.
Another mystery I don't understand. Seriously, it's just one after another. But I can't choke up at a time like this. Just a little more and I'll be able to reach the truth. There should definitely be a clue breaking through this contradiction. Let's see. It's probably Fuyuhiko's account because he talked about Here, let's see the arguments first.
Before 7 a.m., I am certain.
But the alarm inside Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
His time of death and the time the body was discovered. One of those must be an illusion.
The killer probably did some tampering.
It turns
Probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest.
No, they can't do that. The alarm that caused Nekomaru's death rang at 7:30 a.m., but we discovered his body before 7 a.m. I need to crush one possibility at a time if I'm going to break through this contradiction. So we have to disagree, because the radio clock is like very, very accurate.
I am certain.
And it can't be messed with.
But the alarm inside Nekomaru was set for 7:30 a.m.
Gotta get that time
died
back.
because of that alarm, right?
His time of death and the time the body was. One of those must be an illusion.
The killer probably did some tampering. They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Are yourself in the case, son? Welcome on, Trio. Good idea, Sweet Bean. We're trying our best.
No, the clock inside his chest was a radio clock, so it would have been impossible to mess with.
So you're saying there's no way the killer could have tampered with the clock?
They could tamper with all the other clocks.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I just had a moment. The way that she said this line is so reminiscent of one of my friends who's like one of my IRL friends who's been watching these streams. Rish, if you're there, Akane sounds a little bit like you.
Oh no.
And I got so thrown off by it. I was like, holy shit, wait a minute. Hope you're well, cutie. I'm doing all right. Made it through the day, workday relatively smoothly.
Maybe the clock Miss Sonia saw was the one that got tampered with.
Is that a positive or a negative? It's a positive.
The clock inside Grape House?
No, I checked all the clocks inside the funhouse.
Oh, that's what I asked you to do. So you really listened to me and checked all the clocks.
And because of that, I can confidently declare that all the clocks had the same time displayed.
If there's no possibility that the time was tampered with, then we must doubt that human's testimony.
Gundam. This is like the third trial in the last one where it's so obviously Celeste. It's so obviously Celeste for the entire trial, and the entire time you're just like, Celeste, shut the fuck up. We know it's you, Celeste.
Please believe me, we are not lying.
Human.
Then maybe it's a misunderstanding?
I never misunderstand. I'll crush you into dog food.
This time-related contradiction. I don't think I should doubt the testimonies. I should doubt the clock. There's no mistake that something was done, but what was it? Perhaps we've overlooked something. Maybe we're misunderstanding something. Think. If I focus and think, I should be able to find the answer to that mystery. Oh, god damn it. Hold up. Hold up.
Oh, no.
I have to hide this mini game because it kills my bitrate. Hold up a moment, we gotta... That was not the right source to remove. Ignore the very brief glimpse into the void. Hold up, I gotta go to studio mode, gameplay, games and content. That's the second time, no, in this case at least? Yes, okay. Now we can... Because for whatever reason, this minigame in particular with like the flashing lights and the colors absolutely murders my bitrate and like leaves the stream incredibly crispy. All right, we're skateboarding. We be skating and boarding. Question 1: what did Hajime and the others misunderstand? The time in the building.
Yeah, the time in the building.
Danganronpa 2 goodbye bitrate, basically. Crispy after deep fried. Oh, it absolutely is deep fried. We're talking like a sub 360p. What? Okay, that
what
was
the fuck?
You said
that?
I can't. I'm so sad that I can't show this mini game because that was some bullshit. But I like the snowboarding. What the fuck?
What?
I'm gonna die in this fucking minigame. Still a murdered game, the bitrate. I'm gonna...
What the fuck?
Is this fucking minigame just impossible? Did I get the version of this that's genuinely impossible to complete? Throwing?
Maybe
I'm
you
not
have to be closer
throwing.
to the edge before you jump.
Okay. I
There
guess.
you go.
I have to do that fucking like probably like 3 more times. Maybe like I guess maybe get more side-to-side mobility the slower you go. Question 2: which clock was tampered with? Nekomaru's radio clock, the building's clocks. Also, we're about to run our first set of 3-minute ads. We realize that we got to turn off pre-rolls. People don't do the ads as soon as they join the stream. Feel free to go grab a snack, grab some hydration. We'll be here when you come back. Oh, fuck off. I'm in hell. What everyone else sees while we're snowboarding. You guys don't get to see my mind palace. Question 3: which house had the wrong time? Strawberry House, Grape House, or both? It was both.
It's all coming together.
All right, perfect.
You said you checked all the clocks inside the building. Isn't that right, Fuyuhiko?
There we go. We can enjoy the music. You can.
Yeah, none of the clocks had the wrong time.
But what if all those clocks have been messed with?
What? All the clocks?
So even if you checked all the clocks inside the building, there's no way you'd have noticed it.
I have to head out for the night, but good luck with the rest of your childhood. For sure. Thanks for stopping by, Arts. Have a wonderful evening. Get some good rest.
I see. So the killer messed with the time inside the whole building by changing all the clocks.
So that's what it was. There's no way I would have noticed that.
This is truly fantastic!
Now's not the time to be pleased. More importantly, how much was the time off?
She's right. That's the main problem. I need to clarify by how much the time was off after the killer messed with the clocks. That's definitely the next mystery. I'm gonna reach the truth in one go. It had to have been more than an hour.
Yeah.
Nagito's an appearance, Akane's account, a Fuyuhiko's account. I feel like Akane was like, she, you know, she was the one who was like, oh yeah, it was like 7 in the morning when the... Apparently Akane heard a rumbling noise at around 5:30 a.m.
If the time in the building was all messed up, then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
The time of death was clearly 7:30 a.m.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be? In our time.
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down? If only I heard the sound when he fell. It would have been a great clue.
So we probably consent to that.
Or his scream.
He's not the type to let out a scream.
Because let me double check to make sure, because we cannot afford to make any more mistakes because of how fucked up the minigames have been.
Have you saved?
No.
Oh my god.
Apparently Akane heard a rumbling noise at around 5:30 a.m. Apparently Fuyuhiko saw Nekomaru walk towards the first house at the Strawberry House at 5 a.m. I think we go with Akane and
Only Nekomaru's alarm was loud enough. We would have heard it too.
I think it's got to be Akane's count and the sound of him falling.
It does not exist in this world.
If the time in the building was all messed up, then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
The time of death was
If
clearly
Starky misses, we get this the game over sequence again. No, you don't.
The problem is, what time is
I just skip
7:30
past it.
In our time.
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down? If only I heard the sound when he fell.
Yep. Consent! I've got consent with both Fuyuhiko and Sonia.
That's right. We should have heard the sound he made when he fell.
Polycule begins.
That rumbling noise?
Rumbling?
I thought it was just an earthquake, so I went back to sleep. Was that the sound from when Nekomaru fell?
Well, a huge body fell from the 4th floor to the 1st, and the pillar fell with it. It's obvious we'd hear the impact sound.
Yeah, you really would.
We heard that noise too.
It was when we were gathered at the Strawberry House Lounge. What is it, Sonia?
Oh, well. That sound everyone heard? I did not hear it at all.
It's because you were in the soundproof
What?
rooms. She was in like one of the nice rooms, which
Oh
was soundproof.
yeah.
Huh?
You probably didn't hear it because you were sleeping.
I could not sleep at all. I was awake the whole night with hunger pangs.
There's nothing to worry about. What's important is that rumbling noise anyway.
If we use that rumbling sound as a reference, we might be able to figure out how much our time was off.
I heard that sound probably around 5:30 in the morning.
Why would they make a point of having Sonia explain that she didn't hear it?
Yeah. That's weird.
Did Sonia do it?
That would be weird. I don't...
That would
be out of left field.
That would require her to go through the life-ending, like risk the life-ending game, wouldn't it? Or wait, no. I guess no one had did that.
No, because no one did that.
Someone just needed to have figured out the setup here, like with the context clues we had.
Yes.
Wait. No, never mind. I was thinking the one of the context clues is the fucking the compass, but that was something that what's his face had.
That was post murder.
Well, yeah, Nagito had the compass is the thing, which we know he didn't do it.
Yeah, but Nagito didn't know about it either. He just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
That's why he had Kazuichi do it.
Yeah.
Huh? You can tell?
I instantly woke up and left my room. And that's when I saw the clock in the lounge.
Excellent work, Akane.
That rumbling sound we heard was at 5:30 a.m. It's like the answer to how much of our time was off is literally right in front of us. 2 hours.
Nekomaru's alarm went off at 7:30. And if we heard the sound of his impact at 5:30, that means our time was off by 2 hours.
2 hours? That much?
We were starving pretty badly. There's no way we would have noticed.
Plus, the funhouse has no windows. And there weren't any Monokuma announcements either.
However, for what reason did the killer alter our perception of time?
The reason is obvious. So they can lure out just Nekomaru.
Lure out only Nekomaru?
If you messed with the clocks and used a specific thing, you definitely get Nekomaru to the tower alone, right? From there, the killer's plan was a splendid success. That's all it means.
If you mess with the clocks and used a specific thing...
Are they gonna explain what the thing is?
Hopefully? Besides messing with the time, the killer also used a specific thing. They were trying to lure only Nekomaru in that specific thing. What?
Monokuma Tai Chi, right?
Yeah.
I see.
Oh. That's it.
Oh, okay, because his internal clock would be like, oh, Monokuma Tai Chi's happening.
Yeah.
And then, like, everyone would be like, oh, we got another 2 hours.
How did they use it?
We were required to go to Great Tower every morning at 7 a.m. for that activity, right? But if they mess with all the clocks inside the building, what would that do to us?
We wouldn't be able to attend on time, but that wouldn't affect Nekomaru. His radio clock had the exact time.
That's right. In doing so, the killer was able to lure him to the tower by himself at the precise time.
Then, when I witnessed Nekomaru early in the morning...
If I recall, you witnessed Nekomaru around 5 a.m. And if that time was also 2 hours off, it should have been 7 a.m. Yeah, that's pretty much it. At that time, he was heading over to Monokuma Tai Chi, right on schedule.
I see. Now that I think about it, I realize what Monokuma meant when he said those words.
Too early. He didn't even ask you yet.
Jeez, how outrageous! I honestly didn't expect everyone to ditch Monokuma Tai Chi. But it turned out like this after all, so I guess it can't be helped.
When you said everyone, you were including us, right? We thought we came to the tower on time, but in truth, it was way past the meeting time.
Ah, jeez! That's, well, how should I put it? What was it? You know, tripping over a foot, or something like that.
Are you talking about tripping over someone else's fault?
What?
No, he's talking about Marms' feet. That's what he's talking about.
No, he's talking about how Marms attends to his feet.
Wrong! Too bad!
Liar! I'm right!
That's not it! It's incorrect!
That's definitely the correct answer. You always get so stubborn like this.
Also, welcome. I don't know if I've said hi, but welcome on 8th Wolf. I'm glad I have a sweet bean. Marms has big feet. Yeah, AK? Do you have first-hand experience?
Let's just ignore the peanut gallery. Now that we've found out how the killer lured Nekomaru, the number of suspects has drastically decreased.
Huh?
Hey, why would that decrease the number of suspects? Don't be a friggin' liar!
You'll know I'm not lying when you listen to what Fuyuhiko's going to say next.
Huh? What the hell do you mean?
You witnessed Nekomaru going toward the tower. Did something else happen after that?
Are you talking about that alarm?
Alarm?
A little while after I witnessed Nekomaru, the clock in the Strawberry House lounge started going off. Plus, it was just before that rumbling sound occurred. That's it. So that's what it is. If Nekomaru died when the rumble happened, then whoever doesn't have an alibi at the time is the prime suspect.
Really? Was there anyone who didn't have an alibi at that time?
I remember now. The sound was so loud I couldn't help bolting from my room. But there was one guy who never left the lounge.
I see. So they were trying to set up whoever was in the like really nice rooms because they were.
We were both on the same floor. It's pretty
Oh.
weird that bastard never came out of his guest room.
Which means that person does not have an alibi for when Nekomaru fell?
Who is it? Who's the bastard?
It's whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time, right?
That would be because Nagito didn't show up when the thing fell. Right?
But he was also in the nice room.
Yeah, but
So in these moments, we always pick who the actual suspect is. I wish I could fucking check the. I guess to be fair, didn't we select Nagito earlier? I actually have no idea.
The person that got the alarm, it was the people that were there were Kazuichi and Gundam.
Yes, that's correct. Select.
And then Akane said they woke up.
Yeah, we heard it. We heard the banging as
Yeah.
well, which I think just
Sonya
leaves
didn't. It leaves Sonya and Nagito.
And we know it's not Nagito, so it's got to be Sonya?
But no, because Kazuichi said it's weird that that bastard didn't come out of his guest room.
That bastard. Who got the other one? So it's not Fuyuhiko.
The other person that got the fancy guest room was Nagito because he pulled the straw.
Oh yeah, that's right. Nekomaru got the other one.
You're
Yeah.
the only one.
The one who wasn't there. It's you, right, Nagito?
This is gonna be a fake out. There's no way.
It's got to be a fake out.
Because he didn't know the secret until after the body was discovered. Look at the hydrate.
That's right. Nagito wasn't there. It was just me, Gundam, and Fuyuhiko.
You didn't come out, even though the alarm was going off like crazy. You weren't in your room, were you?
If that's the case, where were you?
Please, say something.
If you don't hurry up and answer, I'm gonna suicide dive you!
Girly Pop, the girl we are at functionally a funeral for a guy who almost died saving you. Please do not. Death at the Funeral is supposed to be a comedy, I think. I don't know. I'm aware of the movie, but I haven't seen it.
If I may be frank, even if I wanted to go to the lounge, I couldn't.
You couldn't? What do you mean?
It's merely the foolish talk of the weak.
Welcome on in, Rish. Glad to get Sweet Bean. Rish, I came to a startling realization earlier. Akane sounds a little bit like you. Mostly in like the mannerisms. Where like I think if you were like more chaotic, you and Akane actually have a very similar like timbre. Akane for sure would for sure try to rob a knee dive and die trying.
Not only did I not hear the alarm, I never even heard that rumbling sound.
He couldn't.
You're definitely fucking lying.
However, that is also true for me. It is obvious that I did not hear the alarm in Strawberry House. But I did not hear the rumbling sound either. Is that not strange? I mean, everyone else heard it.
To be honest, it's not just them.
Because Chiaki also had the really nice room. Huh?
I was in a pretty deep sleep, so I thought that's why I couldn't hear it, but it wasn't that. I probably couldn't hear it at all.
Couldn't hear it? What does that mean?
You still don't know. Think about what the three of us who didn't hear a sound have in common, and I'm sure you'll figure it out.
The only people who didn't hear the rumbling noise were Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki. The secret is what these three have in common? Could this also be the secret that points to the killer? No. Okay.
No.
Well, this is actually still bad because like I'm almost gonna die.
This minigame fucking sucks.
So it's something room.
Fancy room? No.
It's so 6 letters and then 5. We got DXE
Deluxe.
Oh, deluxe room. The deluxe rooms, probably. Oh, for fuck off. We're looking for X. What are the deluxe rooms? They were the nicer, like they had 3 options of rooms, which there was like normal, deluxe, and then garbage. And some people got the deluxe rooms, and the deluxe rooms were all soundproof.
Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki, the 3 of you were staying in deluxe rooms, right? If I recall, the deluxe rooms are...
The guest rooms are divided up by quality grade. The deluxe room is soundproof and has excellent air insulation. The standard room may have so-so insulation, but it's still pretty decent. And the crummy room has severe airflow and draft problems.
The reason we could not hear the rumbling noise...
That's right. It was because the deluxe rooms have superior sound insulation. You actually noticed that. Nice catch, Hajime. Are you using your ultimate reserve course?
Fuck up.
I hate him. I hate him so much. I really hope you're the final victim. I hope you're the first victim when they remake this game.
Now, you guys must understand by now, right? The true identity of Nekomaru's killer.
Hold on a sec. Why does that lead to who the killer is?
Why? Well, that fact just now is a very important clue, and a decisive factor in identifying the killer.
Decisive factor?
Somehow I feel like I understand what Nagito means. I only play as Nagito in 2x2. God, I could not fucking survive with this bitch as the fucking announcer. He's cranky when he hasn't fingered something for a while is a fucking wild sentence.
Oh my god!
The killer among us. The killer who murdered Nekomaru. Decisive factor.
Room quality is the decisive factor?
We didn't see what was inside the normal quality rooms. Because, so on our side, no one was using the only person who was in a normal quality room was Gundam.
Was he?
On the grape side of things, Sonia and Chiaki got the high quality rooms, the deluxe rooms. Us and what's her face, Akane chose the crummy rooms, but no one picked the normal room on our side. On the other side of things, Mekamaru and what's his face, Mekamaru and Nagito got the deluxe rooms. Fuyuhiko and Kazuichi got the crummy rooms, and Gundam got the normal quality.
You're the only one! Gundam, there's something I want to ask you.
Gundam, my child, my baby boy, why did you do this?
When the alarm rang at the Strawberry House Lounge, you rushed over there too, right?
What's wrong with that? If the bell of catastrophe rings throughout the night, it is the universe's providence to stop it.
Why were you able to hear it?
Hear what?
I mean, you were also staying in a deluxe room,
Wait,
right?
did I misremember? Did Mekamaru get the normal quality room?
Nagito was staying in a deluxe room in the same house on the same floor, and he couldn't even hear it. So why were you able to hear that alarm?
Now that you mention it...
Gundam?
Oh, Lord.
Oh my god.
There's only one possibility. You weren't in your room at the time. That's why, even though you were staying in a deluxe room, you still went to the lounge. Am I right?
Okay, it does imply that Gundam definitely did it. But also, there are explanations here. He could just he'd be like, oh, I was experiencing hunger pangs, I couldn't sleep, I decided to hang out in the lobby. But wait, no, he specifically wasn't in there when Fuyuhiko was.
Gundam.
Yeah.
You have some sort of explanation, right?
Gundam probably couldn't return to his room because of Fuyuhiko.
All right, pals, gotta go have a fun watching watch the Ultimate freaks argue with each other, and remember to spit on your pig, Kazuichi. Have a wonderful evening, Pong. Thank you for stopping by, you sweet bean.
Me? After you saw Nekomaru heading to the tower, you stayed at the lounge for a while. Am I correct? Until the moment that alarm started ringing, right? If you were in the lounge for that long, the killer who had left earlier obviously wouldn't be able to go back.
Even though Mekamaru's murder was a death trap that utilized the alarm in his chest, the killer still needed to prepare the murder in advance.
Like putting Nekomaru in sleep mode and tying him up with the wire.
In order to do that, the killer needed to be waiting for Nekomaru at the tower. Which means when Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru, the killer was already at the tower.
And once they tried to go back, they couldn't because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
In their original plan, the killer should have returned to their room before the alarm in the lounge went off. And they were supposed to stay in their room. They weren't planning to come out and go to the lounge.
Which means they wouldn't have heard the alarm or the rumbling sound, thus proving they were in the room, just like us.
The best case scenario would have been if those two in the lounge had gone and checked the deluxe rooms. After all, if they personally saw the killer sleeping in their room, it gives the killer a stronger alibi. Unfortunately, they failed to secure that alibi.
Because I was in the lounge.
Thanks, Fuyuhiko.
So the killer couldn't go back to their room, and ended up hearing the lounge's alarm.
Oh, hey, what are you doing?
Mr. Raucous! It's louder than the supreme ruler of the Netherworld, bellowing for a sacrifice.
Don't go making all that noise so suddenly.
But why'd you come out? You should have hid till the excitement died down.
If Gundam tried to hide, and if those two went to his room to check on him, he would have been found out. That would have been the worst possible outcome. That's why he couldn't just stay hidden.
If those two had just checked the deluxe rooms as planned, that would have been ideal, but how ironic. The moment Fuyuhiko set foot in the lounge, your plan was doomed.
Gundam? Please, can you at least say something?
Answer me this, including myself in my 4 dark devas of destruction. How many ears do we possess?
Huh?
The answer is 10. That's right, I possess 10 ears. That means I have 5 times the hearing of a normal human. The
Oh my
soundproof
God,
system here may as
That's
well not exist.
that's not how hearing works.
Is that your argument?
Oh my god.
Oh my
You
god!
could have just said, I feel like the better thing would have been like, but the fucking elevator was broken. How could I have gone?
You could have even just been like, oh, like I was, I was going to I couldn't fall asleep. I was going to go use the restroom, and then the alarm went off. Like the restroom was,
or even just, I thought it was time for Monokuma Tai Chi.
He has so many excuses, and he fucked up every single one of them with this response.
You bastard. Do you understand the situation you're in right now?
Do not panic. The truth shall now commence.
Gundam, sweetie.
At the time, I left my room to go to
Okay.
the bathroom. By coincidence, I heard the alarm.
Okay. Back on track.
That's right.
I can't believe we're rooting for Gundam. It's like, okay, sweetie, take your time.
I mean, look at the rest of them. Are any of them worth saving? Fuyuhiko. Fuyuhiko's worth saving. I like Fuyuhiko. Fuyuhiko gets a pass. The rest of them...
What about Chiaki?
She would understand. Who did it? Welcome on Knife. I'm glad you're sweet being. Gundam did it.
Are you saying it was just a coincidence? Isn't that timing a little too perfect?
And yet, I'm being suspected by all of you. It seems it was actually horrible timing on my part.
Welcome on to Big Dap. I'm glad you're sweet being. Chiaki should live. Chiaki is a gamer and therefore has no rights. StarkyMorph go from loving and hating everyone every episode. Listen, we've been consistent about a lot of them. In spite of the like post-death glazing, Teru was a fucking miserable character. I was definitely happy when he died first. There's a video of Gundam being artistic coded. I need to watch that video. But I feel like I've enjoyed Gundam's presence, and I definitely have enjoyed Ibuki. Rest in peace.
I see. You're still holding out. Well, you don't have to admit it. We're going to decide who the killer is with the majority vote anyway. So, why don't we just go ahead and start voting? It's obvious that Gundam is the killer.
Hold on a sec.
You know, Hajime, this class trial, this killing, it's merely the opening act.
Fuck Nagito. Exactly. Fuck this asshole.
Hey! What do you mean the class trial is just the opening act?
Perhaps I should say, it's just a farce. Just a boring farce. So boring, so stressful. I'm so painfully bored that I might develop stomach ulcers.
Hey Nagito, what the fuck is going on with you? Why is your personality changing every like 15 minutes?
Seriously, Let's just hurry up and finish this before I collapse from poor health.
I want that Tumblr sexy man to die.
Nagito, something definitely happened to you, didn't it?
He visited Hot Topic and came back different.
At some point during the investigation, your behavior became even weirder. What actually happened? Did you discover something?
Welcome on, Crasher Hall. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean.
Hey, Gundam, you can wait. Nagito's having a moment. We need to figure out what's going on with him.
Gundam, it's like, no, Gundam, you're fucked. Don't worry, honey. Like, you're doomed. But like, we need to figure out what's going on with Nagito first.
Well, let's just leave that fun for later. And finish this opening act already.
You said opening act again!
Please hold on. We have yet to hear Gundam's rebuttal.
Sonia.
But he's completely shut up. Perhaps he can't argue anymore.
Gundam!
I was simply at a loss for words after being dumbfounded by your pathetic assumption. In fact, I shall deny the very basis. Your assumption has been wrong since the beginning.
Since the beginning?
Based on your assumption, I hung Nekomaru from the 4th floor of the tower and made the floor descend to the 1st floor. From there, after returning to Strawberry House, I was present when the alarm at the lounge went off, correct? Although going to and fro is busy enough as it is, how would I be able to travel between both houses anyway?
I see. The contact elevator was broken.
We don't know how or when.
As I recall, the killer tampered with the Grape House control panel, which shut down the elevator.
Also, you've got
For
hamsters.
us, the stopped elevator should have been facing the Grape House side. If so, the human who used the elevator would have left it at Grape House. For these reasons, it's an indisputable fact that the killer destroyed the elevator at Grape House.
And what's wrong with that?
If the elevator was broken at Grape House, you wouldn't be able to return to Strawberry House.
However, I was already at Strawberry House. I was present when the alarm in the lounge started ringing, which means your assumption is clearly wrong.
Are you serious? And here I thought it's already been decided.
Have you learned your lesson, pitiful humans? You cannot overcome this contradiction.
That's wrong. When something's obviously wrong, that's when a contradiction is born. There's no such thing as a contradiction that can't be overcome. Broken doorknob. Contact elevator. What was the contact elevator? The contact elevator used to move between both houses was broken and no longer worked. It was apparently broken on the Grape House side, so the last person to use it would have arrived at Grape House.
The only means of travel between the two houses.
That's...
As long as that elevator was broken.
Hold up, that's not true. Nagito's sudden appearance. Nagito was supposed to be a Strawberry House, but he appeared at Grape House via some unknown method. The contact elevator should have been broken.
Yeah, but he wouldn't have had access to that, right?
Plus, the elevator was
Also, we can't use it.
broken at Grape House.
Yeah.
If the killer cannot return to Strawberry House...
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
There we go.
Oh, I can't scan
Or
it.
if there was a secret
Why can't you scan
passageway.
it? Oh.
How much longer do you plan to lecture me? Why
We can
don't
scan the
stop
secret
this already?
passageway.
That elevator was the only means of travel between...
Not
the
true. Get fucked.
No, there should have been another way to move between the two houses without the elevator.
Such a method does not exist.
Then why don't we ask the person who actually used that method?
Yeah, Nagito, how the fuck do you do that? No, come on!
What the fuck?
the only one! Nagito, you should know.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. You appeared so suddenly that one time because you used that method, right?
Nagito, why are you here?
Because I showed up.
There's a secret passage connecting the first floor of Strawberry House to the third floor of Grape House. Isn't that right?
Jeez. Once again, I let the reserve course show up.
Fuck off! Oh my god. How did they make you even more insufferable?
But you're right. There's a door on the floor of the Octagon, which is on the first floor of Strawberry House. After I opened the door and went down, surprise, surprise! I ended up in the Monokuma Archive, which is on the third floor of Grape House.
Meaning the third floor and the fourth floor are actually connected.
Plus, once you've cleared the final dead room once, you can pass through it as many times as you want.
Welcome on, StarkyMorph. That is sweeping.
If they used that secret passage, they could have gone between the two houses as much as they wanted.
Infinity Unlimited Flame!
Oh my god!
I love Gundam so
Killer
much.
was unaware of the existence of the final dead room.
What?
What?
Gundam, are you trying to make this argument?
There's no way they didn't know.
That is merely an illusion you have fabricated from your own suspicion. If you value your life, you should stop with your scrutiny.
There's no way I can stop.
Did you say? Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when
Gaslight time. Unironically, he's literally trying to tell us we're fucking crazy. This is literally gaslighting. Save the hydrate. Brace yourselves. Oh god. And the stretch. All right. Rebuttal showdown. Broken doorknob, wire, goodnight button, tipped over pillar, pillar fragments. What? Is the game?
Even
Oh,
if
there
the
we
turret
go.
box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail,
What the
frail, I
fuck?
say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
I'm in hell? Is art also we got a full heal at some point? That's why I thought the game broke for a moment. His argument is exhausting. Just listening to it makes me tired. They just skillfully cut back against his words so he can't.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail, frail, I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Okay.
I already proved the secret passage exists. The secret passage was at the Octagon.
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the Octagon. Don't bark, you cur! If you don't at least pray to the key which dwells in the light!
Oh, this is hell. No wonder we got the full heal. You probably meant try providing the evidence that the killer went to the Octagon, right? If that's the case, I should have it too. The key which dwells in the light that will break through the
Know the
darkness.
limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the Octagon. Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to
What's the
drown,
proof that he went to the
please pray
Octagon?
key which
Oh,
dwells
the
in
hammer!
light.
Oh god.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist,
We don't have the hammer.
Wire?
provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail, frail, I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities? Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
I can't back down!
Okay.
I already proved a secret passage exists. The secret passage was at the Octagon.
Let's try the
Know
wire.
the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the Octagon? Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of...
Allow me to
Okay.
cut through those words.
Well, that was rough.
The wire used to string up Nekomaru's body. The hammer that looked like the weapon. And the chain on the door in the tower. Those are all the items that weren't in Funhouse. Where did the killer obtain them?
The only place I can think of is the Octagon. There were various weapons and tools there. I'm pretty sure I saw stuff like wires, hammers, and chains too.
Since those items were used in the crime, there's no doubt that the killer went to the Octagon.
If that's the case, they obviously know about the secret passage too, right?
It seems this is the end. Normally, we'd end up listening to Hajime lecture us with a very long summary of the case. But there's no reason to waste any more time on this opening act. So I'm going to end this right now.
Is he?
What?
Is he stealing our main character status? Is he gonna?
Oh my god.
Hey, what are you?
First of all, by messing with the
Oh my
clocks
god,
in the
he
building,
is.
Gundam tried to lure only Nekomaru. The elevator was probably broken by that point. Thanks to that,
Oh my!
Nekomaru wasn't able to
I
go to
can't
Great
progress
Tower,
it. He
which
literally
was
took
supposed
control
to
of the
be
game
needle.
away from me.
So he tried going over to Strawberry Tower.
It's auto-advancing?
Just
It's auto-
we did
I'm
when
not
we
doing
found out
anything.
The elevator was broken. Well, it's
That's
obvious
cool.
he tapped
That's
out.
kind of cool.
At that time, we didn't know the two towers were the exact same place. Also, the button in Strawberry Hall wasn't broken, so he was easily able to enter Strawberry Tower.
This
But
motherfucker.
surprise! Gundam was waiting for Nekomaru's arrival.
Hold on. If Nekomaru didn't go to Strawberry Tower, what would the killer have done then?
Their plan was a balancing act of uncertainties, but even if they failed, they probably wouldn't have minded. They can just greet everyone the next morning as if nothing happened, and come up with a different plan.
And without such a risky plan, they wouldn't have been able to lure him at all.
I'm going to continue summarizing the case, okay?
Fuck off.
Oh
Through
my
this,
god.
Gundam successfully lured Nekomaru to Strawberry Tower. There's no way he could fight head-on with the robotic Nekomaru, so by pressing the goodnight button, he rendered Nekomaru powerless without fighting him.
Hold on! You... What did you just say? That... I didn't back...
What's wrong with
Is
that?
he gonna be like, no, that's not how it
Is this
happened.
because we haven't gotten the PTA, the panic talk action yet, the mini game.
Yeah.
Don't mess with me! Don't mess with me! I cannot ignore those words!
I love Gundam. It's such a shame he's gonna die soon.
Why
Yeah.
are you angry all of a sudden?
You fools do not understand! You don't understand at all! Ha! You make me laugh! After all this time, you still don't understand anything at all!
I don't understand anything. What does that mean?
Akane, we love you.
I love Akane. I love Akane. I would not want to. I would want to interact with Akane and one other person who I can actually talk to. Human being.
It appears I cannot finish just yet. Maybe I'm just a human destined for hell. However, I cannot finish just yet. I cannot finish!
Do not pass the mic to Monokuma. Do not give it to Monokuma.
No.
Don't do it.
That's not usually something. Oh no.
Do not give the mic to Monokuma.
What do you intend
Gundam
to do?
3 hours into the Edge session.
Oh, thank God, Monokuma's not going to say anything.
It's obvious.
The
I'm
ultimate
going to
breeder
destroy your
can't
illusory
finish.
assumptions.
Are you saying you still have more? You still have room to argue?
Your words, You said I pressed Nekomaru's goodnight button. However, that button was on the back of Nekomaru's neck. To press it, I'd have to get behind him.
It's not easy to get the drop on Coach Nekomaru.
It's even more difficult if it's a one-on-one situation.
Just as I thought. Truly frail. Succumbing so easily to this simple argument. It was just a mere illusion. If you want to set me up as the killer, at least surpass your own human limitations.
Hamster. I know we can't, but if I were in the situation, I would just say hamster. Because
my god.
Because that's all you need to say. Is literally these hamsters are demonstrably, like, they've proven that he's trained them to push buttons.
That's wrong, Gundam. You're the one who's wrong.
Such a wonderful line. However, I cannot say that I'm satisfied. Listen well. I shall teach you 2 tips for making someone admit their defeat. First, you must crush them with your own overwhelming power. And as for the other, you must provide a reason that will persuade that human. You have not fulfilled either of those
Thank you for the hamster. I guess you really don't want to admit it. Then just as you requested, I will provide an argument that'll leave you no choice but to be persuaded. Alright, here's the panic talk action. Yep.
I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesized! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesized! Show me the cadaver! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesized! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as...
Reload. It's a fucking tab. I couldn't remember what the reload key was.
For the Tanaka Empire! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! It's Nekomaru's back.
The 4 Dark Devas.
So this is the end.
I wasn't allowed to just say hamster.
Even if you didn't get behind Nekomaru, you should have been able to press the button on the back
On the
of
meat
his
bone.
neck.
We don't talk about on the meat bone. But also, if we're gonna send off Gundam, at least we need to call him his 4 Dark Devas of Destruction.
As long as you had the power of the hamsters you keep with you.
Oh no!
Are you seriously saying he used his hamsters to press the button on the back of Nekomaru's neck?
Of course that'd be impossible for a normal hamster, but it would have been possible for Gundams. In fact, we saw that with our very own eyes, right?
Emissary of evil, in accordance with our ancient contract, the time has come to lend me your aid. Pierce through, Supernova Silver Fox, San D!
I won't lie, this is the moment where I knew that if Nekomaru died, it was 100% Gundam. Because why the fuck, why else would they have had this scene here? Ah, it pressed the button?
Truly, this is the Skyline Lamentation art of the Demon Mouse. Soon, the door of destiny shall open.
Now that you mention it, after Ibuki was killed in the music venue, one of Gundam's hamsters retrieved the piece of wallpaper from the baton lighting, right?
He was too proud! He was too proud of his hamsters! He was undone by the sheer pride he had in his hamsters. That's actually so fucking sad.
Oh my gosh. He can't help but show off how, like, capable his hamsters are.
It must have been possible.
Also, this is like the one spoiler I've had for this game, because I got recommended like a video of like all of the times the Game Grumps predicted plot points in the first game, and I was like, oh, I can watch this because I completed the first game. Nope! Nope, those motherfuckers, because they made a joke about like hamsters like screaming, and they fucking cut to Gundam, and I'm like, God damn it! I was so mad about it.
Oh my god.
I kind of rationalized it to myself to be like, okay, there's a cutscene that involves Gundam, but that was like the extent of it. But I'm also like, he's probably killed someone.
See, I watched that video too, but stopped because I was like, I don't know, but Danganronpa people might spoil the second game somehow.
You were fucking right. You were right. Your read on not just Danganronpa, but people who enjoy Danganronpa is incredible.
How about it, Gundam?
Not just myself, but you actually brought up how splendid my subordinates are. I have no recourse but to admit it.
Admit it? Did you say you admit it?
Whoa, is he going up on, is he going out on top?
It appears I've obtained a one-way ticket to hell.
I love Gundam. I love Gundam so much. Go out like a fucking champ.
Fine! Then you must trample me underfoot and advance.
Nope, never mind. He's going out like a kingster.
Victory can only be built upon a foundation of corpses. You cannot find peace.
No, he's telling them to use the
anywhere.
experience points they got from killing this boss battle to go on, to go forth.
But Gundam-chan, my experience points are so low. God, the Saikuno drama is just hysterical. Like with all of the memes that spawned. Gundam's always on top.
Now, trample this life. Trample it as though it were mere trash on the side of the road. Pull the curtain strings of this worthless performance with your own two hands.
Gladly. I did not realize Yoshi has a stomp emote, but that does check out. Closing argument. Begin. Oh, now... What?
Huh?
Who set the lounge's alarm clocks? Kiss the pillar, damn it. I'm set for 5:30. It's 2:30 a.m. Like here? Nope. God damn it. What was the fake weapon left at the tower? The killer destroyed what after leaving the tower? Who gathered at the lounge? Why did Nekomaru fall? None of these seem to line up with any of these. No, because this is the...
No. Yeah, that's that one. I think it's the... no, is it him dangling in midair?
No, because that's this one. So it's the...
Yeah,
it's
true.
The clocks. I'm gonna crash out. Okay, doorknob here. Alarm set to 5:30, it's 5 a.m. right now. Alarm set for 5:30, it's 2:40 a.m. right now. That seems like nonsense.
No.
It's gotta be the alarm. Who was in the lounge in the early morning? What time did Fujihiko see Nekomaru? Who was in the lounge since early morning? Nekomaru's weakness is... The killer destroyed what after leaving the tower? Okay. Fujihiko can't sleep. That's a huge hammer. Fake left was the hammer. Killer destroyed what after leaving the... Okay. Hamster and murder! The doorknob came off. Who heard the rumbling noise? This is so sad. Wrapped in chain around the door. Who gathered at the lounge? The hamster pressed it!
Here's everything that happened in this case. Let's first go over the many tricks the killer prepared before they committed the
I think he
crime.
genuinely felt joy that people actually cared about how great his pets are. You know what? I love
That's why he
Gundam.
was like, you're not just saying that I did it. You're also acknowledging that my hamsters are amazing too.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it. Yeah, you know what? I did something cool. The hamsters did something cool. I'm going on top.
Okay. Obligatorily speaking, the hamsters don't need to die with him. The hamsters are 100% going to die with him.
First, they destroyed the contact elevator. This separated Nagito and the others in Strawberry House from our group in Grape House. Next, they lured Nekomaru out by himself by turning back all the clocks in the funhouse by 2 hours. Additionally, in order to secure an alibi, the killer went to the Strawberry House lounge and set the wall clock's alarm to 5:30 a.m. After finishing their preparations, the killer went to Strawberry Tower with the necessary tools in hand. They obtained these tools from the Octagon, which you can enter once you clear the final dead room.
The hamsters are going to the mono microwave!
No!
This means the killer discovered the secret of the funhouse faster than anybody else. That secret being, Strawberry House and Grape House are actually the same building. On the morning of the incident, Nekomaru woke up and headed over to Grape Tower for a specific reason. There, Fuyuhiko, who was at the lounge by coincidence, witnessed Nekomaru. According to Fuyuhiko's testimony, that was around 5 a.m., but by that point, the killer had already messed with our perception of time. In actuality, Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru at 7 a.m. That's also the same time Monokuma Taichi begins. Nekomaru went to Grape Tower to participate in that. However, because the contact elevator was broken, Nekomaru was unable to go to Grape Tower. So he decided to try going to Strawberry Tower. But the killer was waiting for him there.
Throwing the hamsters is insane.
With the power of hamsters, they were able to press the good night button on the back of Nekomaru's neck.
With the power of hamsters! They were able to press the goodnight button on the back of Nekomaru's neck. I love this game. I love this game so much. The power of a
This
hamster.
forced him to enter sleep mode, rendering him immobile. From there, the killer began preparing to use the ultimate weapon. First, they set the alarm in Nekomaru's chest to 7:30 a.m. so he'd wake up. Then they tied him up with a metal wire, tied the tip of the wire into a loop, and hung it on the doorknob. After leaving Strawberry Tower, the killer then destroyed the door button to Strawberry Hall. They did this to keep us from entering Strawberry Tower, and to keep us from discovering the secret of the building's structure that they used to kill Nekomaru.
Oh, we're about to run our second set of 3-minute ads. Then we're going to turn off pre-rolls, so we don't have to deal with the ads for 30-minute stream. I will probably be taking a short break to go use the restroom during the second ad break. But for now, let's
Sounds good. I have to fill up on water and everything.
Yeah, but for
Then, they
now,
used the secret
I'm
octagon
gonna
passageway
hopefully
to
push
travel
through
to Grape
the
House.
rest of the story.
After arriving at Grape Hall, they pressed the button to open the door to the tower. When that happened, the elevator-like floor of the tower began descending, and Nekomaru's body was still inside, dangling upside down in midair from the wire. The killer entered Grape Tower to see if their setup was successful, and placed a hammer on the floor to look like the weapon, then wrapped a chain around the back door. This was done to make us falsely believe we couldn't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall. With this, the killer finished their setup and tried to go back to their room using the secret passage, so they could craft their alibi when Nekomaru died from the fall. But something unexpected happened. Fuyuhiko, who saw Nekomaru earlier, was still at the lounge. As a result, the killer couldn't return to their room, and with no options available, time ran out. The lounge's wall clock alarm started ringing at 5:30. Well, actually 7:30. To avoid a worst-case scenario, the killer was forced to appear in front of Fuyuhiko with the others. When the wall clock's alarm rang, that was also the same time Nekomaru was waking up. He woke up while he was still hanging upside down, so he couldn't help but sway his body powerfully. Originally, the loop of wire was only supposed to slip off the doorknob, but because there was a heavier load than expected, the doorknob ended up breaking.
All right, we are now officially in 3 minutes ads. I will go to use the restroom. Enjoy trains. Be right back. All right, I returned. Marsha's not. Marsha's getting water. But no, yeah, I feel like this one, like, is definitely a fascinating setup. I do feel like they do maybe a little bit too much to hint that it's like I get kind of why they had to do it, where like they have to like, oh, like, you know, the conspicuous button pressing scene. Like, there's like another, like, it's gotta be another way to write that. How did the doorknob even hold that much weight? Good question. Terrific question. It's a really sturdy doorknob, I imagine. Admittedly, probably less sturdy after Nekomaru yanked on it. Also, like, this one would have been like, I think this would have been like the single cleanest murder in the entire series. Hello. I think this
if only Fuyuhiko wasn't fucking standing outside.
No, like everything that could have gone wrong for Gundam did. Cause like,
yeah,
the door handle, without the door handle breaking, like if he had just slipped off the edge like was intended, like it would have been significantly harder to recognize the structure of the thing. Although Nagito still probably would have been like, oh, like here's the here's the way that the funhouse is actually laid out. But yeah, Fuyuhiko deciding, fuck it, I'm just gonna exist in an inconvenient spot. Gundam just got really unlucky.
Nekomaru fell from the 4th floor all the way to the 1st floor. He crashed into the pillar, which decapitated him on impact, and died. The sound of Nekomaru's impact echoed throughout the funhouse. However, by this point, the killer's plan was about to fail, thanks to the broken doorknob and Fuyuhiko. Meaning, the killer is someone who wouldn't have heard the alarm if they were in the deluxe room. They also wouldn't have been able to return to their guest room, because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge. That someone is Gundam Tanaka. I can't think of anyone else but you.
Existing is a powerful weapon. Oh, the hamsters are comforting him.
Splendid. That was splendid. For a mere human, you did quite well.
Stop. Stop it already. Stop using weird words to avoid the truth. Or I'll friggin' kill you myself!
Oh no, hamster execution. Yeah, those hamsters are definitely gonna get killed alongside him.
I cannot believe it. I just cannot believe. You killed Nekomaru? I cannot believe something like that.
You don't wish to forgive me? Do you feel regret? Then finish it! Cast your impure votes for Gundam Tanaka! My beloved, deadly foes, let the voting time begin!
This is a Celeste situation. Remember how Monokuma in her execution made it so that she didn't go out being burned like a witch because that would have been too good for her? Because that's how she would want to go, you know? This is kind of the same thing. Where
they're gonna set up
he's
like
all Chunyubi, so he's like a dark demon lord. So like, of course, in his mind, the hero stopping him, that makes sense.
So I think they're gonna set up like some like execute like some like Chuny style like anime execution, and then just fucking hit him with the fuck, what's it called? It's like JoJo Part 4. He just gets run over by the ambulance.
This result isn't all that exciting.
Could you imagine if Monokuma only kills the hamsters?
Oh my god!
Let's be so for real right now. If Monokuma did that, Gundam 100% kills himself. Not a doubt in my mind.
Yes.
They're like, that is just a delayed death for Gundam. He needs to be perpetually under watch.
Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Monokuma got fucking blue-balled by this case so hard. Because he doesn't even get to watch, like, he doesn't get to watch Gundam squirm. Starky, what's up? I've got a good video for after stream. What was the motive for the murder, though? Starvation?
They were all starving.
Huh?
Crap! I bit my tongue at the most important part!
Maybe this is why this is the best case, is because Monokuma's having the least amount of fun with it. I feel like a starvation as a motivation is like, it'll get anyone.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, my baby boy. I will see you in 2x2. They had to murder to get food. Yeah, they were basically trapped in a room where they were gonna starve to death.
Is this when they revealed 2x2? Like one of the few shots of the reveal trailer of like the in-game footage and like the dialogue was Gundam. Is this why? Is because they know everyone fucking loves Gundam.
Gundam is like the most beloved character in all of the Danganronpa games.
We gotta show him off moving in-game first before anyone else.
It'd be bad if I bit my tongue again, so I'll speak slowly. Judging from the results, you guys were correct once again. Getting 4 in a row without any mistakes is a splendid achievement.
To be fair, if they make a mistake, they're all dead.
Yeah. That's right. The one who killed the robotic Nekomaru in the amazing Funhouse was Gundam Tanaka. ya!
Nice!
Yay! I said all that without biting my tongue.
Now then.
Now that we've decided who the killer is, let's do the execution already and get this over with.
Hold on. It's true that the class trial is finished, but that doesn't mean the incident is over. We can't finish yet until we hear it from Gundam.
Jeez.
No matter what he says, it won't change a thing. Well, I have no right to stop you either, so do whatever you like.
Fall, my tears.
Why do you want to talk to one who is lost? Don't show a video about microwaving hamsters.
No, I had no
Don't do
plans on
that.
doing it. That is a little wild. I'm assuming it's not. I can't imagine there would be a video posted online of someone actually microwaving a hamster. There's probably like hamster cheeks on like a marshmallow or something.
The loser merely leaves. It would be most unnecessary for me to say something.
Listen well.
Is what I would like to say, but for honor's sake, I shall correct one thing.
Correct?
How pitiful.
You guys said I made Nekomaru powerless without fighting him. That, however, is a great mistake.
Huh? Oh. Excellent timing! Pokemon Raiders! For those who don't know, I'm StarkyMorph, Big Chaos creating the internet. Bryce streamer like every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 7 to 10 p.m. EST. Mostly play indie games over the last 2.5 years. We learned smart, so if you like to see that, feel free to stick around. How was Hearthstone though? Also, we are notably very, very, very deep into Danganronpa 2, which you know is getting something of a remake soon. So if you do need to dip out for spoilers, I completely understand it. I think 2v2 is going to swap Fuyuhiko and Pekko around and have Pekko have the character development and Fuyuhiko die for it to happen. But yeah, we just finished the 4th case in Danganronpa 2. Good. We're chatting about the new expansion that was shown off for Hearthstone today. Ooh, I played Hearthstone way back in college, so I've been out of it for a bit. I think I dropped it around Witchwood, which I know was when a lot of people dropped it. That expansion was not well regarded. But yeah, if you got a dip either for spoilers or because you got to take care of yourself after stream, I completely understand it. That was when I started playing it. Oh my, that's wild, actually. Oops, funny Gundam moment. Not so funny Gundam moment. Spoilers inbound. Gundam did a murder and is about to have like a very real emotional moment over it. Huh?
Fine.
Nekomaru did fight. That is no mistake. And because he fought, he lost and died.
Damn it!
Lost and died?
This, too, must be the will of causality.
If he was just trying to cling to life, there are many ways he could have done so. However, he did not allow that.
You.
What do you mean? Explain. Fine then. I shall reveal it all.
Let's make history.
Within the final dead room, I discovered the secret of the funhouse. And I devised a killing plan utilizing that secret. By tampering with all the clocks in the building, I succeeded in luring Nekomaru to the tower. And this is what happened. Nekomaru and I were alone in the tower, standing face to face with one another. I should say I expected as much from Nekomaru. He sensed my subtle killing intent and instantly understood the situation. And we had ourselves a stare down. In that situation, Hold up. Oh my goodness.
Understandable.
In that situation, if he wanted to run away, it would have been easy for him to do so. He could have run away, or even called for help. But he did not turn his back to me. Instead, he chose a fight that risked life and death.
That is...
A fight that risked life and death?
Let me tell you this.
He was serious, too. He gave it his all to try and kill me. If I had died instead, the mystery surrounding the case would have been even more complicated. You would never know why I, the victim, went to the tower by myself.
I'm getting flashbacks to the first case from Danganronpa 1.
I can see it!
Nobody would know the victim, me, was actually the one who planned the whole thing.
Could it be?
Mechamaru really did that?
Sensing even my subtle killing intent, as expected of you, Nekomaru.
The scorching, stinging, tense atmosphere. I've been a team manager for so long, I'd nearly forgotten this.
What? Hold up, Nekomaru, what the fuck were you doing before you were a team manager?
This is great! What a comforting atmosphere!
Nekomaru, what the fuck were you doing before you were a team manager?
That's a great one.
And what is your reason? Do you intend to resolve this situation by killing me?
I am the Warlock, Gundam Tanaka. Heroes, Lords of Darkness, and even the gods themselves flee from me. I need not cling to any trivial reason. I'm simply going to kill you because your very existence is an annoyance.
You'll drench your soul with evil until the bitter end, huh? Splendid!
This gives me the energy of the Sublime, like the impromptu line from the Barbie movie. It's like Splendid does not belong there.
In response to your spirit, I shall kill you with all of my might. I won't go easy on you. Don't even think about holding back. Don't waste your breath on cowardly tactics. Give me everything you got.
Nekomaru Nidai, your blood will drench the foundation of my empire!
That is...
Why did you fight? We are all friends. Why couldn't you stop this? Even if both sides agreed, it was still wrong. I will not argue. I have no intention of forcing my values upon you.
Let me tell you this.
However, I must say this. What's the point of living if you're just waiting until you finally die? There's nothing courageous about that. This is abandonment, a mere feeling of resignation.
Wait, are you telling us to just wait until we starve to death? I'd rather have that happen to us than have our friends kill each other.
Do you mean that you'd rather die?
Fall, my tears.
Ever since we were locked inside that building, everyone had been dominated by that feeling of abandonment. However, nothing is born from resignation. That is simply a reason to give up.
If you flinch, you will die!
Giving up on life. That is just an insult to life itself.
Let me ask.
Have you fools heard of the term dog eat dog?
Um...
Cannibalism?
Fine.
In zoology, cannibalism is a commonly observed phenomenon. Many creatures at some point in their lifespan engage in cannibalism.
Listen well.
That is what it means to live. If you say killing for the sake of living is evil, then what would you call giving up on life itself?
I shall engulf this world.
If a world would consider that justice, then I will fight that world with every last fiber of my being. Giving up on life and choosing death is nothing but a blasphemy toward life.
I renounce you!
It is a violation of the natural order. It is the arrogance of humanity.
You.
Are you saying all that to try to justify what you did?
But
it sounds like Nekomaru felt the same too. That's why they fought, right?
Damn it.
Fine.
That man had the courage to die when he needed to die. That is why he challenged me to our battle. Regardless, as I've already said, I do not intend to force my values upon you fools. I have betrayed you all. That is the absolute truth.
Fall, my tears.
But even so, don't you think it's a better alternative to slowly starving to death here?
Oh.
That belief is why you committed your crime?
You...
Hey, what about the final dead room? Did you do the Russian roulette too?
Let's make history.
Unlike Nakito, I only did it once, but... Compared to my battle with Nekomaru, that was mere child's play.
Well?
You know, after listening to you talk for a while, I'm starting to think that... Well, it's also because you unexpectedly admitted your crime without much resistance.
Gundam, don't tell me. You didn't sacrifice yourself for our sake, did you?
And that's why he's the GOAT!
I love Gundam!
I can't believe you would ask such a foolish question.
My name is Gundam Tanaka.
Just who do you think I am? I am Gundam Tanaka, history's greatest monster. My cursed existence is feared by all mankind. There's no way I'd sacrifice myself for the sake of you fools.
Fade like dust in the wind.
Not in a million, not in a billion, not in 10,000 billion years, in the name of pandemonium. It is impossible.
Is that it? Then I'll just leave it at that.
Now then, let us be rid of this foolish talk. It's about time the fun started. Monokuma, let us begin!
Yes, indeed.
Yay! Got it? Yeah, I mean, the good news is it can only go up from Mikon's execution. That shit, awful. Very bad time. I have prepared a special punishment for the ultimate breeder, Gundam Tanaka.
Please wait.
Please, wait! This is just too much!
I beg of you.
Please, Monokuma, please help Gundam!
Huh?
Miss Sonia.
I beg of you.
Please, I beg of you!
How pitiful.
Sonia. An act as unrefined as stopping a man from going to his death does not befit a noble such as yourself. Gundam.
It's fine to starve for eels, right?
Fine.
Yes, I do not mind. However...
What is it, my 4 dark devas of destruction? Are you worried about me? Oh, my feared 4 dark devas of destruction. That is not like you at all. However, there is no need to fear. In this world, I am only a temporary visitor.
Oh no!
I was simply visiting for a moment, and now that my duty is complete, I must return to the darkness. That is why, until the very end, pride, conceit, courage, insolence, fearful of nothing, daunted by nothing. Let us laugh uproariously! That is
Goddamn!
Gundam Tanaka! I shall stick with my evil until the very end!
Oh my god, he is giving, and he is really giving, oh god, what's her name? Fuck. What is her name? Giant Twin Tails.
Junko?
He is giving Junko a run for her money in terms of my favorite character in the entire series.
Is this why this is the best case? Because it's like, this motivation itself is like just great.
And I genuinely, because I feel like it's like Gundam and, I feel like Gundam and Nekomaru are the 2 people that I could reasonably see like, okay, they sacrifice themselves to make sure everyone else is fine. And to have the 2 of them...
because it was mutual. They both felt the same way. And it's like, okay, well, one of us is gonna do it. Let's fight about it, you know? And whoever goes down, but at least everyone else
gets to live. Exactly.
Gets to live.
Open sesame pandemonium! I shall fill hell with true hell!
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
I hope I grow up to be as cool as Gundam Tanaka. Assume Sony I guess Sony has the hamsters now. Oh, he's gonna be stampeded. Gundam Tanaka stampede. That hamsters, no! Hamster! I'm so glad the hamsters get to live.
Is he making a fucking alchemy circle on the stand?
Equivalent exchange.
What the?
It's all of the animals that he took care of. Carry him off to heaven. Oh my god! Holy shit! And now you've both lost the
god.
Yeah, we've lost both of the characters that strained our vocal cords in the same trial.
Oh my god. Rest in peace, a real one, honestly. Gundam! Now I'm stuck with fucking Luigi!
You're cutting out a little bit, but we are nearing the industry, so.
Oh my god, that's because my voice is so high pitched.
Holy shit, though, that execution idea you had for him would be peak. They definitely won't, but if 2x2 had Gundam as a killer again, it would be peak if they had it be that. Though I would rather he survives too. But like, you know, the idea of like because it's very Celeste like in the first game, but it does make sense that he would be stampeded to death. So remember when Nagito said the cases in this game were similar to the ones in the previous game? What do y'all think now? In a sense.
What do you mean? It was basically a suicide for either of them.
Yeah, whoever it was gonna be that died, and the other person, like it was going to be functionally a suicide.
Yeah. Oh no!
Even after Gundam is gone, the spirit of his parting words still lingered deep in our chests. Don't give up on life. Did I misunderstand what he meant? Suicide feels more ethical in the strawberry. Yeah, like that's like, I think this is one of the instances where I'm like, the motivation is so brutal that like I understand just about anything that happens. Like starving to death is like one of the worst ways to go. Are there still 3 other options for Sonia that are not the mechanic? Granted, one of them is Nagito, but there's still other options. She's got one non-miserable option.
The woman, Fuyuhiko, is a widower.
Oh, that's fair.
So,
could be, she's got Fuyuhiko, and she's got...
Yeah, but Fuyuhiko's heart belongs to a woman who passed, so he's not going for her.
Yeah.
Nagito is Nagito. And Hajime is nothing, so no.
It's okay. Akane can fill that void in her life. They'll fill each other's voids.
Oh my god.
Both of their boyfriends died. They'll fill each other's voids in their hearts.
Oh my goodness.
I swear to God, all of the dumb shit we're saying, if it comes true in 2x2, I'm gonna lose my mind. Like if 2x2 hits and like that alternate timeline, Akane and Sonia get super into each other, it'd be so goddamn funny. Did I misunderstand what he meant? Then what's the right thing to do? I don't know. No matter how much I think about it, I don't know if I'll ever be able to answer that.
Damn it.
Damn it! Damn it! I'm so pissed off! I need to throw something!
Damn it!
You all spent so much time worrying about each other, and thanks to that, things ended up like this! You're all full of shit! Every last one of you! But the biggest piece of shit is me!
The worst.
Damn it. Why am I so weak?
Oh.
It's such a downer, clearly. But still, even though we feel this way, we still gotta do our very best.
You are right.
This time around, we must move forward. We must continue to live and believe in our friends. If not,
You are right.
Gundam will most likely crawl his way out of hell, and I presume he will be very cross with us.
You're right. You're right. We shouldn't just stand here. I mean, it's not like this is over. We still have to do it. We still have to finish this. For the sake of our friends who have died, we need to finish this once and for all. So, don't just stand there. Stand up and walk. Move forward. Live. If you don't, everyone who fought and died will have died in vain. We can't allow that.
Hey!
So, how long are you guys gonna stand around chattering? The class trial is over, so it's okay for you to hurry back over to Jabberwock Island. However, the killing school trip will proceed as usual, so make sure you know that.
Wait!
Hold on. How much longer are you gonna keep doing this?
Seriously, how long is he going to keep doing this? How long is this going to continue?
Now then.
All right. After feeling down for so long, I finally feel refreshed. Let's hurry back and eat some food.
Hold on a sec. That mood shift is too damn fast.
It's not like that.
Well, you know, it's like Gundam and Nekomaru said. That's what it means to live, right? Yeah. No, I don't. No, I still have Fuyuhiko. My voice is still fucked. She's clearly something else. But seriously, I'm starving.
Hey.
Then let's go back and eat, and for now and eat. And then, after we're full, let's sleep as much as we want.
Right?
And then, let's do our best again.
Yeah, you're right. Pokemon and Metakeeler, what have ya? Rest in peace, Marsha's throat. It'll sound closer to Fuyuhiko by the end of the series, if not the game. With this,
Oh my god.
With this, the class trial has come to an end, and once again we return to Jabberwock Island. The size of our group has definitely diminished. But despite that, even if it was just the rest of us, we did our best to stay upbeat and have fun together. Of course, our optimism was only superficial, but at that moment, we were able to forget about the dark despair looming before us. However, the only thing I was worried about was him. He wasn't there. He suddenly disappeared from our sight. Nagito?
Yep, I'm definitely lucky. I never expected to obtain so much valuable things from a simple game of Russian roulette. And thanks to that, I was able to learn the identity of our true enemy. And before everyone else, too. It's just too funny. I mean, no one could tell that I was lying. There's no way the file had just Hajime's information.
The true enemy. Starky17 Boar. my Borb. It's like the dog at the end of that, the Silent Hill. I still have no idea what the context for that ending is. I just know that, like, in Silent Hill, there's an ending where it turns out a dog was behind the entire thing.
Yeah, a dog is just pushing buttons and behind everything. And then there's aliens in another game.
I guess they were too busy with other matters. Or maybe they reached their limit. Regardless, I was saved. Things would get complicated if they found out. Anyway.
There's no way he's the traitor. That's way too fucking obvious. It can't be. The alien endings are actually series-wide and are canon to each other.
Are the alien endings in the newest game too? That would be funny.
I really hope
I
so.
can't forgive this.
Damn it.
This should never be forgiven. There's no way I can let this run loose. I'll be the one who stops this once and for all. Even if it costs me my life.
It's obvious.
For the sake of hope, I cannot ignore this.
Monokuma appears!
All right, Monokuma has arrived. Who summoned me?
Now then.
Thanks for coming.
What's this?
Why, it's the lonely little Nagito. Are you all alone tonight too?
What's the matter?
So what's up? Your face looks scary.
I see. So you can tell.
Ah, perhaps you found out who the traitor is.
You know me well.
Wow.
Is what I'd like to say, but unfortunately, I haven't learned that yet.
I see. So even you don't know, huh? Looks like the final showdown is gonna take a little more time.
Hello.
So, why'd you summon me anyway? Were you finally gonna confess your love?
Hey,
I summoned you because there's something I really need to ask you. It's about the special prize from the final dead room.
Oh yeah, what about it?
There was information about 16 people in the file I received. Is there a 16th student hidden somewhere in the school?
It's Mikori Kasaba, the 16-2, the one they call the Ultimate Despair. Hiding somewhere in the school, watch out for her.
But isn't that weird?
Say what?
What's weird?
you don't even know?
Well, there's a traitor from the Future Foundation hiding among us, right? Including that person, the total number of students would be 16, right?
Isn't that right?
But this file contains documents that were created at Helpspeak Academy, right?
Of course.
That's right. I used to use the stuff that the former headmaster spent a lot of time making.
But
If this file even contains information about the traitor, was that person also a former student of the Helpspeak Academy?
Who knows?
I wonder.
hey,
Could it be? Is this your doing? Did you slip false information into this file? Were you trying to keep us from learning the traitor's identity by obtaining this information?
What's wrong with that? It's my job to heat things up. It's okay if I do something small like that, right?
well,
That's not my point.
right?
My point is, you already know who the traitor is.
What's wrong with that?
You're getting all riled up.
Well, you're splendidly correct when you say I knew who the traitor was all along. But even though I know who it is, why do you think I ignored it on purpose? It's just like Monami said after losing her magic stick. The traitor's existence means absolutely nothing to me.
Their existence means nothing, huh?
No, no.
Well, that's just how I feel. I'm sure you guys feel somewhat different. After all, that person is the evil Future Foundation lackey who's putting you guys through this awful stuff.
That's not entirely true. I didn't really come here to fight or anything like that. Instead, I came here to offer my cooperation, you know?
Huh?
Cooperation?
Hey,
Your purpose is to fill everyone on this island with despair, right? That's why you're intentionally letting the traitor do as they please, right?
Yep.
Yep.
If that's the case, I might be able to cooperate somewhat too.
right?
However, in exchange, I want to know who the traitor is.
I see. Interesting. Very interesting.
No.
Obviously, that's a big no-no.
Unbelievable.
I mean, I want to make sure everyone in your group feels despair. That includes you, too.
Well, I knew you would say that.
Besides, I just wouldn't be able to handle the sadness when you inevitably betray me later on.
Just as I thought. 'Cause, 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 'cause No matter what the situation I find myself in, my core way of thinking will never change. In order to create absolute hope that shines brightly, stepladders such as myself and despair exist.
You're right. You're a true believer of hope after all. I must say, that belief reminds me of that person for some reason. Okay, well, there's your diegetic reference to the main character of the first game.
Huh?
Reminds you? I don't know who you're talking about, but if someone as worthless as me reminds you of some other person, that they must be extremely unlucky.
Like...
But you're just as unlucky, right? I mean, the fact that you're even involved in something like this. There's no way Junko's alive, right?
Oh God.
Because okay,
I hope so.
I mean, I would party if we saw Junko at the end of this game. I'm gonna break out the fucking streamers. I'm gonna throw the punch bowl, and I'm gonna throw just the like rat poison in the punch bowl.
Everyone drink the Kool-Aid.
But no, I love so much if they did bring her back, because like it's the anime thing where she died but we didn't get a body.
Yeah.
So like, Starky already planning a killing.
Oh like, my God! Yeah, all of you.
The specific thing that made me think that, what was the line? I don't know who you're, or hold up, what was it? I must say this belief reminds me of that one person for some reason. Why would Monokuma specifically, like unless they were directly involved / saw the first case, which, you know, clearly that this is canonically happening after the first game. It is a proper sequel. Unless, like, you know, it could be one of her, like, her her friends in the, you know, Ultimate Despair group.
Well, because you got to remember that first game was it was a broadcast. It was a show.
That's fair.
So a lot of people saw that.
It's like a Saw situation where there's like 10,000 copycat killers.
That's what I'm thinking.
I can see that as well.
Am I? I actually think I'm very lucky.
Say what?
Huh?
You don't know?
Wouldn't you say that coming across this much despair is a rather rare opportunity?
If you remember, the Monokuma got up and spoke at the end of the first game. Did it?
Yes, it did.
I genuinely, I think I was so flabbergasted that I completely blocked it out of my memory.
I can't rely on anyone on this island. That's why I have to be the one who does it. If I eliminate despair from this island, I won't be a stepladder anymore. I'll become true hope. I'll become an existence that could even be called ultimate hope.
The two of you are alike. You definitely remind me of him.
Hey.
Except what's his face from the first game wasn't fucking insane.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, there's one more thing I want to ask you.
See?
Who are you waiting for on this island?
Huh?
Looks like I'm right again. You're definitely waiting for someone on this island. Is the person you're waiting for already on the island?
Hey.
Well, answer my question.
That's...
If that's the case, if that person is already on this island, wouldn't that be exciting? And Saw, they do, they're not copycat killers, they're apprentices of Jigsaw, do dog shit jobs and making survival traps. To be fair, one of them started as a copycat killer. Makoto is hope. Nagito is like toxic positivity. Well,
5 days left?
We got like at most 2 more cases left. Whatever happened to Alter Ego? She got destroyed after the 4th case of the previous game.
7 left. Danganronpa.
What if the killer's the friend we made along the way? I mean, that's kind of the entire crux of the series. Obtained present. Hellhound earring. And I'm sad now. So the question is, do we want to go 20 minutes into the next chapter, or do you think this is a good like stopping point?
I think this is a good stopping point.
I'll admit the next case is the one I'm waiting for you to get to the most. I'm so excited to get more overarching lore for this world. That's the thing I'm so excited about. Because like
that's kind of why I was kind of like I kind of hated that they shoved us into a funhouse, because I was like, I wanted to explore this world more. Like, they're dropping so much little things, and then they immediately like, nope, you're locked in a room. No more exploring. And I'm like, fuck off.
I mean, the good news is we get to explore even more of the world next time, because we, you know, Monami will defeat one of the mono beasts.
But it felt like we didn't even explore any of the what do you call it? The amusement park. I know it's just an amusement park, but still, like,
yeah, it's just like suddenly, yes. Case 5 is my top 4 trials. Apparently, Case 5 is like a well-respected one, so I'm excited to give it a try. This case ended up going a lot more smoothly, even if there was that one little sticking point of like, what the fuck. But now, all right. So, Marsh, is there anything you want to announce to the folk while I shout you out?
There not gonna be very many streams on my end this weekend, because Ferality is the weekend. It's a VR chat furry convention. And if you are going to said VR chat furry convention, you can find my booth in the dealer's den, which is available for free on VR chat right now. You don't need a virtual headset to go in there. And if you've ever wanted art from me, I still have a couple commission slots open, and there's a special promo code at Ferality that you can get cheaper art from me, because I'm doing a sale if you use the promo code. So I hope to see you guys at the con, and look for me in the booth. Oh, and also, there is going to be a furry visual novel panel at Ferality, and Civ, the musician from Dear Diary, is going to be on said panel. So if you guys want to learn more about what it takes to go going into making visual novels, go check that out.
Welcome on, Anthony. It's glad to have you, Sweet Bean. So, Marsh, who are we going to raid over to?
Let's see. Yeah, so you're going to find my booth in the 2D illustration. It's literally the first booth. It's like booth number 2. You walk straight into that area and you find it. Let's see, who should we raid into?
We got almost 2 months left of this game. Listen, do not curse us.
Do not say that.
We can
speed through it in 2 weeks.
No, shut up. You're gonna inflict both of us with the not even Concred, just the Giga Ick that melts our bodies from the inside out. Also, welcome on to Phoenix and Big Bird. Glad to have you, Sweet Beans. Let's see who's locked.
Let's see, who is... Oh my gosh.
They don't know, but they're stuck in this game for the next 2 years.
Well, then we're never playing V3.
New wait time. You have about 5 streams left, I think. Can't wait for the next Danganronpa stream that'll 100% take place Tuesday next week, and neither of you will feel sick or unable to do the stream. Okay, but at that point, you're stacking so many flags that it like works in reverse.
Mari is streaming. We can go right into Mari.
All right. What is going on with my voice? All right. It sounded like
puberty.
It sounded like the cloud from Adventures in Narnia. I doubt you can do. Yeah, after AC, I will definitely need to take a week off. That Tuesday, I will not be functional. But yeah, use my email list or who's emails you happen to have. We're just right over to Radical Mari, who is collabing with Rory Puck, and it looks like there's also an opossum on the stream. Let's see. And not me making sure. I don't know. My fingers are just betraying me at the moment. But if this is your first time here, I'm StarkyMorph, Big Chaos Curling Internet, variety streamer, live every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 7 to 10 p.m. EST. Mostly we play indie games, however, over the last 2.5 years we learned some art. So if you'd like to see that, feel free to stick around. I got a Blue Sky where I post art that I make, art that I get commissioned, general ramblings. I need to be better about reposting commissions that I get. But yeah, I'm available over there. We got a YouTube, if you'd like to catch up on the VODs there, see what all I've been up to. I will try to make sure that the VOD for this video gets uploaded by Thursday, but you know how inconsistent scheduling can be. We got the coffee sponsorship. If you'd like to get, snag some Dragon Rose coffee with discount code StarkyMorph, get 10% off. Help support the stream, help support the channel. And we also have a Discord if you'd like to pop in there, say all the sweet beans, see the curse come to the sweet beans post. All right, we're gonna just send you all over to Radical Mari. Be sure to stop by Marsh's location at Ferality for that special code, and also just go visit Marsh's streams. I've been very much enjoying watching your playthrough of Tomodachi Island.
Oh my gosh.
The fucking curse where everyone falls in love with Chase immediately is so funny.
It might be over. He might finally have a boyfriend.
Oh, thank God. Someone's taking the bullet. All right.
There's a mutual crush, so it's gonna be, the curse is lifted.
All right. I love you guys so much. Have a wonderful evening. See you Thursday. Bye.